I grew up with 6 brothers. That's how I learned to dance. Waiting for the bathroom. I've always been in the right place and time. Of course, I steered myself there. I left England when I was 4 because I found out I could never be king. I am so old, they've cancelled my blood type. I'll tell you how to stay young. Hang around with older people. The last time I played golf with President Ford, he hit a birdie and an eagle, a moose, an elk, an aardvark. Culture is the ability to describe Jane Russell without moving your hands. Be happy, you guys. Be proud. You know what you are. You're gods. Frozen people. I ruined my hands in the ring. The referee kept stepping on them. I'd give up golf if I didn't have so many sweaters. Don't tempt me. I can resist anything but temptation. I need money. I have a staff of 30 and 4 houses. Never mind the government to support. I see the Beatles have arrived from England. They were 40 pounds overweight and that was just their hair. It gave dirty politics a bad name. We had a very successful trip to Russia. We made it back. If you watch a game, it's fun. If you play it, it's recreation. If you work at it, it's golf. Audiences are my best friends. You never tire of talking with your best friends. I tell jokes to pay my green fees. The audience was swell. They were so polite. They covered their mouths when they yawned. Middle age is when your age starts to show around your middle. The Concorde is great. It gives you 3 extra hours to find your luggage. My next door neighbor just had a pacemaker installed. They're still working the bugs out though. Every time he makes love, my garage door opens. My folks were English. They were too poor to be British. I still have a bit of British in me. In fact, my blood type is solid marmalade. Did you see where President Reagan finally got a hearing aid? People have been telling him to get one for years, but he couldn't hear them. People who throw kisses are hopelessly lazy. I'll shoot my age if I have to live to be 105. No one party can fool all of the people all of the time. That's why we have 2 parties. You know, marriage is making a big comeback. I know personally that in Hollywood people are marrying people they never married before. When you get over 95, every day is your day. We flew over to England by the same route Churchill took. It was easy. All we had to do was follow the cigar ashes. To give you an idea of how fast we traveled, we left with 2 rabbits, and when we arrived we still had only 2. I don't feel old. I don't feel anything till noon. That's when it's time for my nap. I like a president who tells jokes instead of appointing them. Failure is the only thing I've ever been a success at. A Freudian slip is when you say one thing but mean your mother. I have seen what a laugh can do. It can transform almost unbearable tears into something bearable, even hopeful. I don't know what people have against government. They haven't done anything. Kissing is like drinking tea with a tea strainer. You can never get enough. As soon as the war ended, we located the one spot on Earth that hadn't been touched by the war and blew it to hell. Television. That's where movies go when they die. When we recall Christmas past, we usually find that the simplest things, not the great occasions, give off the greatest glow of happiness. I feel very humble, but I think I have the strength of character to fight it. If you think golf is relaxing, you're not playing it right. Middle ages, when you still believe you'll feel better in the morning. She said she was approaching 40 and couldn't help wondering from what direction. Your ignorance cramps my conversation. You never get tired unless you stop and take time for it. A bank is a place that will lend you money if you can prove that you don't need it. My idea of Christmas, whether old-fashioned or modern, is very simple. Loving others. Come to think of it, why do we have to wait for Christmas to do that? You know you're getting old when the candles cost more than the cake.